understandably a lot of hype surrounding the launch of the Toyota 86/Subaru BRZ. For Toyota, it was a chance to go back to the days of making exciting sports cars, and for Subaru, a chance to show what their particular brand of engineering would bring to the sports coupe recipe. We've already seen the Toyota 86 on RPM, but before we get to the BRZ, come with me, if you will, on a little rant. I absolutely hate the idea of car manufacturers creating one car and then sticking two different badges on it. Say what you like about corporate cooperation and economies of scale, but did Subaru need help when they developed a four-wheel drive road-going rally car? No. Did Toyota need help when they developed the world's first production hybrid? No. What scares me is that the BRZ/86 project and the Peugeot 1007/Citroën C1/Toyota Aygo project look very much like the first steps towards us accepting the idea that the same cars with different manufacturers' badges on them is acceptable. It's not, because ultimately it means a marketplace that has an illusion of choice when in fact there is none. Back to the car. At first glance, the BRZ and the 86 look identical, but Subaru South Africa have been quite clever in speccing their car for the local market. So you now get some added bits as part of the standard package, including the blades at the front and this rear wing. Our test car is also fitted with the optional rear diffuser and front spoiler. Similarities and differences aside, the BRZ looks the part. It sits very low, low enough for the occasional scrape on the underside of the car, and it has sharp lines that give it a lot of attitude. The bits added by the local Subaru shop have definitely added to its presence, and it gets a lot of attention. From the outset, the BRZ was designed to be as involving as possible, and that means an interior that focuses on the driver experience, which is not really a stretch for Subaru considering their interiors were never exactly the epitome of luxury. Still, you do get some premium bits in here, like a touchscreen infotainment system with Bluetooth. The factory-issue car also comes with dual-zone climate control, keyless operation, heated seats, combination analog and digital instrumentation, cruise control, and rear seats that are more useless than normal. You don't need an explanation about why rear passengers aren't really an option, just have a look at this. Things up front are far better. The bucket seats offer a good combination of comfort and grip, and even the aircon controls are a little more racy than usual. This is Subaru's most important contribution to the project, the 2-litre 4-cylinder boxer motor. It doesn't have a turbo, but it's still good for 147 kilowatts and 205 newton meters. 0 to 100 time is 7.6 seconds, top speed 226. The engine is in the front, the drive is at the rear, and it's connected by a 6-speed manual gearbox. Toyota are offering their 86 with an automatic, but Subaru looked at that option and said no. And I can't say I blame them. For a car that's meant to be as involving as possible, a manual gearbox is the way to go. Plus, it'll give Subaru fans a reason to claim their version of the car is better, because it, like them, is more hardcore. Even though Subaru themselves say it isn't. The first thing the Subaru guy told me when they dropped the car off was that they wanted the BRZ to be the more premium choice, hence all the added bolt-on bits. But don't mistake premium for refined. The BRZ is designed to be less tail-happy than the 86, but on the other hand, the Subaru boys locally have added a performance exhaust system. It's not an option, it's standard. So, right from startup, there is a sense that the BRZ is the ruder of the two, because it has that bordering on antisocial Subaru rumble to it, which just gets better as you accelerate. I don't know if it's because of the exhaust noise or because I haven't spent all that much time with the 86, but the BRZ just feels better. There's no turbo, so there's no huge shove off the line. What you get instead is a nice smooth power delivery as you work your way up through the revs, through the meaty gearbox. The BRZ is more balanced than the 86, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun when you want to. And that fun is made even better by a chassis that tells you what's going on every second behind the wheel. Plus a limited slip diff to help keep things heading in the direction that you intend to go. With the electronics in everyday mode, the BRZ isn't scared to tell you that you're doing it wrong, with all manner of mechanical noises emanating from the various corners of the car. If you're considering the choice between the Toyota 86 and the Subaru BRZ, no doubt you've perused the price list and seen that they are in fact not the same. Subaru are charging a 55,000 Rand premium for this car, and for that you get all the extra bits I mentioned, plus a 5-year 105,000 kilometer maintenance plan, as opposed to Toyota's 4-year 60,000 kilometer service plan. So it seems even in the world of cars where things are created equal, some are created more equal than others. The 2-litre boxer engine may lack a turbo, but it still delivers good power all the way to the red line. The BRZ can be a lot of fun under the right circumstances, but its true sports car nature means the low ride height can cause scrapes, and it really only has space for two.